What is going on, guys? It's your boy Dylan back with another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Today we are going to have a very special video for you. When this video comes out, I think in a couple weeks, the World's Strongest Man contest will be out on television, I believe on CBS. If I'm wrong, I'll leave a little logo right there and a link down below where to find it, hopefully. So in celebration of World's Strongest Man being on the television, so you guys can watch it, I'm going to be doing a video series of strongman lifts and some of my tips and tricks on how to get better form with the different lifts. Today, we are doing the log press and my 4 biggest tips. Let's get strong. Tip number 1, tilt the log away from you in your setup. When you tilt the log away from you, it actually gets the log a little bit closer to you when you're trying to pick it up, which makes it easier to lift so it's not so far out in front of you. Also, when you pick it up in this position, as you lift the log up, it'll help with the rotation when you come up to the top of your log press. So after the setup, the lift, and you tilt it up, by tilting it before you lift, you'll actually be in a higher position here, set up to have those elbows higher in your rack position for the log press. Tip number 2. This one you guys might recognize from my overhead press tips video, which I'll leave a little card up above to go check that out. Might be this side, I don't know. But it is setting up a strong foundation, making sure your feet are almost in a squat width position, and then making sure that your glutes are tight. After that, making sure that your core is tight. And if you do those things all in a row, your feet in a strong stance, glutes tight, core tight, you will have a strong foundation in which to do the press. Tip number 3, head position, both before and as you're doing your lift. So we'll get a side view here. As you set up in the log press, you want to have your head up and out of the way, getting the chin out of the way of the log, so that way you can make space. This is very, very important to make sure that you get a straight line of your center of gravity from the middle of the log down to the center of your core, down to the middle of your feet. You want that right in line. If you do not get your head out of the way, you will have the log out in front of you and it'll almost have to sit down below, and you'll get this almost elliptical shape. So this little crescent moon shape as you lift around your head. Instead, get your head out of the way, push up, and then hammer the head through directly underneath the log. This will help keep the log going straight up and down, and will also help it keep it in your center of gravity so you do not lose it forwards. The 4th and final tip when it comes to the log press is what you're doing with your legs. You always see people doing the leg drive and you see their knees going forward as they push up through the log. Now the cue for you, the tip number 4 for you, is to actually drive the knees out instead of forward. If you drive the knees forward, when you press up, that log's gonna get launched forward or back as you press. Instead, almost like when you're squatting, push the knees out to drive the knees forward. And this will give you a more solid and steady stance for that leg drive and that press. That will help a lot. All right, fellas, those are my 4 fabulous tips for a fabulous overhead log press. If you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Please, if you can, it helps me out a lot. Leave a comment down below and share this video with your friends. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon right next to that, so that way you get alerted every time I make a new video, and hopefully in this series release more videos of strongman lifts. So go ahead, go watch and enjoy the World's Strongest Man competition. I kept up with it as it was being shot. I know a lot of great things, amazing, shocking things that happened in the World's Strongest Man contest. So go ahead, make sure to go watch that, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.